welcome back to another painting and chatting, I guess. One of the last painting and chatting actually from this place, and also one of the last painting and chattings with this big canvas, you know. So family and friends, I hope you guys are good, I hope you guys are healthy. We are back to the key with another, not another study session actually, with another painting and chatting. Hello, family and friends. Lina is in the chat, Ruchi Kumari, welcome. Zainab, Clumsy Girl, welcome. Shai Soares, Elise de Gotche, also good to see you. Whoa, so flowers from this angle, so artistic. Yeah, the flowers looking amazing. I think best thing I bought in the last days. But yeah, switching from Arabic letters to Franco does not make any sense. Whoa. You look tall. I am actually very tall. I'm actually okay. Anyways, so tulip are real. Yeah, guys, what's good? Why should they not be real? Really, every stream to show the flowers. Okay. I hope you removed the baby breath. No, baby breath are in the back, but I thought it looks cooler when the tulips are in the front. Usually it's always half. Anyways, so as I already said, today is, I guess, one of the last painting and chattings we're actually doing with this painting in this room. So kind of crazy. You know, we can also have a look on the thing I'm working on at the moment. I'm still drawing the frog with the crown, and I have to say, I'm actually, the longer I look at it, even though it's not what I had in my head. Like, I thought I'm gonna draw like a lot of streets in the background and all the stuff, but to be honest, it's also kind of a vibe that is just how it is, like this. There's not too much going on except of him just walking, you know. Bye Gigi. Yeah, Kana. You gotta fix the water drops. Yeah, the water drops are not perfect. This is also the plan for today, that I'm gonna fix those. They are too big, they are too shiny, and I'm not so happy with them. So I gotta make all that a little bit darker, and this gonna be actually our last step, you know. This is the frog. I just noticed that this is the frog you just noticed. Mamma mia. Nah, it's gonna be okay. I did the streets behalf on you, eh? Merci beaucoup. Gigi walking on the frog. Oh, on the frog? Pascal, you didn't accept my request on Instagram. Yeah, I can't accept every request on Instagram. What do you mean? Like, my profile is on public, so I don't have to accept any request, no? Anyways, I would also say we're gonna start. I'm gonna put the camera a little bit down, since I guess I'm mainly gonna work on the feet. So we're gonna put the camera like, yeah, wait, then you can see more if I do it like this. Yeah. Today is that I can, let's go, can also sit while I'm doing this. You're so cool, Pascal. Why that? We also first, I have to do, oops. Oh no. Family friends. Yeah, we are back here. First I have to get the colors ready. I'm gonna work mainly with blue, and actually no, I'm gonna start everything with a little bit of darkness, and what Ruru said, you matchy to Gigi shirts. Yeah, actually we are matchy. Maybe I did that on purpose. Maybe I also grabbed my dark red pants, and to get into the match vibe with Gigi. Today this brush gonna be used, and she's gaslighting you, Pascal. Ooh, your outfit matches the frog in the painting. Yeah, I know. What I want to say, good that you guys, we planned it all. Damn, yeah, sometimes I'm 5 steps in front of you, no jokes. You, Pascal, is drawing hard for someone who want to learn. Actually, with everything what you do in your life, you have to invest a little bit of time in it, you know. But you can't. I would say it's not too hard, no. But I'm also not a professional, you know. I also really, in my life I didn't do so many canvas. I really oftentimes just did like small drawings. Am I too far away? Should I zoom in more, or is it too far away? Now you just need a golden crown, Pascal. True. By the way, I also wrote in the pinned comment, feel free if you want. You can also, when you like draw on something during the session, when you are drawing on something during the session, you can also send it on my Instagram. Maybe you have to write me first a DM, like a picture or something like this, and then I can check out what you guys drawed, and then I can also check it out during the last session. And I also saw that you guys asked what's the topic for today. By the way, my hair, what's good? My hair is already so long again. Pascal, what do you want to draw exactly? Yeah, I want to finish this painting. It's a frog who's walking through the streets, and he's kinda on his, just on a midnight walk, you know? By Gigi's head, yeah. W long hair, I'm not sure, I think it's a little bit too long, but yeah, let's see. Anyways, okay, for today's topic also, is it now too gray? Is it too gray? Yeah, I have to do it a little bit darker. Also, you were so blonde in that pic. In which picture? In which picture I was blonde? Do you go to UGent, to the University of Ghent? No, the thumbnail I mean. Because I think I was so close standing to the light, I guess, that this was why I was looking so blonde. He does? Huh. Yeah, I guess. And obviously I put the light, you know, when I do the thumbnails I always put the light up and all the stuff so the thumbnail is not too dark. Sometimes it looks for me too dark, and that's the reason I have to put it a little bit lighter. So there it could also look like my hair is dark, blonder than it really is. But I also, you guys can't see me. Do you share your skincare tips? Don't have so many, I just drink a lot of water. On Midnight Boy, my hair was so blonde. On the petite boy, on the small one, Pascal, you said that we can send you an Instagram, but you didn't accept request. How can I send you my drawings? You have to first, because you can't send me instantly a picture, you have to first send me like, just that I know that you want to send me a picture, for example, picture, and then I can accept it, you know, because Instagram doesn't allow instantly pictures. I guess it's also good so people don't send you creepy stuff, you know. Okay, and I need also a smaller brush. The small Pascal, yeah. Hey guys, when I was young, my hair was really the blondest in the world. My hair was so blonde, I think I already told you, my hair was so blonde, it really looked white when I was born, and also when I was like, until the age of, I don't know, 14, my hair was really high level blondness. Can we see that picture on the whiteboard? You can see it on my Instagram actually. I don't now want to put it close to the camera because then I have to stop drawing again. But the picture is on the post where I commented Lemon Boys, I think. Lemon Boys or something like this. Okay, what I want to say, Pascal is still blonde, yeah, but not as blonde as I was younger. I like blonde Pascal. Yeah, guys, I hope you can hear me by the way, good. I was really the blondest, like, you know, it's also crazy, my mother, oftentimes the people said that I look like my mother because she also had like crazy blonde hair, and she still has very blonde hair, and especially in the time when I had long hair, because then we actually looked kinda similar, not similar, but the people said that. I didn't see it so much, you know. Okay, by the way, I like blonde Pascal. Are you at Harvard? No, I'm not. By the way, for today's topic, since I saw that you guys asked, I thought, actually I don't have a specific topic like with religion. We talked in the last painting and chatting really about very fundamental stuff. But I thought, since it's also kind of the last painting and chatting, that I actually want to talk with you guys about time, like okay, we talked also a few times already about time, but more, I don't know, I was sitting, or I can just tell you what was going on in my head. Like I was, and in the meantime, maybe you're also drawing something. I was sitting in front of my PC before I started the stream, and I was thinking, hey, what can we today talk about? And actually, what's in my head recently the most when I like go to sleep and all the stuff is what I all did in this room. Like this is such a tiny room. The room tour will also be, hopefully I film it, because I still, I told you I did a room tour long time ago and never uploaded that with the walkie-talkie guy. He was the cameraman, and I so much happened in this small room, and maybe you are also sitting at the moment in like a room or whatsoever, and maybe your childhood room, or maybe a room where you moved in. And I think sometimes it's really crazy to think about what all happened in a small place like this. Like this planet is obviously like so big, and at so many places something happens. But I was thinking, it's crazy how much in my small universe here already has happened, Like, oh, thanks so much for 5 gifted subs, merci beaucoup. Yeah, I just gonna tell you maybe a little bit, and that hits me. Yeah, topic related to sports. No, it's I don't want now. I'm not gonna change the topic again. Like obviously, if you're interested, if not, it's all good. No. But I was just thinking maybe it's interesting for you to hear. I'm not sure. If I just tell, it's like a big story time, like what all happened in this room, and how it changes. Yeah, true. I can, for example, when I first moved here, I was living together with Mr. B, with one of my best friends from school time, and we lived like really 2 streets away from here in our first flat. And then, there's also a lot of stories what was going on this time. But anyways, and also a lot, but not as much as what here has happened for me, to be honest. Like I moved here first in the middle of an exam phase. I checked it out like once, and I said, yeah, okay, it doesn't matter, the price is low, I'm gonna move here, And really the first year here, maybe you can remember the photo that I showed you recently where I had my short hair, because when I then moved I also cutted my hair, and really in this room was nothing. Was this thing where the Gigi is standing on, my bed, then where my clothes are on, not as much clothes as there's right now, and now like once here, one friend was once here and said, damn, your room is like a museum. It's like not packed with, like here's a lot of stuff in, but it's not like messy or something like this. But like all those things that are like big part of my life, because I have like everything is open in my room. Like I don't have closed things, I don't know how to call it. And for some reason, I don't know, I sometimes lay in my bed, see this room and think like, damn, this time is now gonna end and will also never come back again, Pretty small universe on its own, yeah. Small room filled with lots of memories which will never be forgotten. Yeah, for example, I also had my, I had the feeling that in this time when I was still living together with Mr. B, I was literally still a student, how you call this, like a person who went to school, like a high schooler, I had my first lectures, I got my new friends here and all this stuff, but I really had the feeling it's more like you put someone who just was in high school into a room with his best friend, like it was all very messy and all this stuff, but it was here I really got like into this whole student life. I had my very first girlfriend here, I had my very first, beefs. Like I had really, in this room I had so many discussions also, which I never thought I would have, Small beautiful museum, yeah. I share my room, so it still don't feel mine. Maybe that's the point. True. Like if you share your room, but you will also maybe connect more. But so for example, also in the beginning, I was not in this room at all. Like I was always outside with a walkie-talkie friend. We were always going, like doing something outside. I was not studying here. I really came home just to sleep. Called some people here, but I didn't even study in this room. And and then I also started the live streams, and then I really this room got suddenly became such a big part in my life. Like, I never expected that that I have a connection to a room like this, you know. I changed residence a week ago, and I feel more like a student room, so I feel you. Yeah, you are like really new to the student life, no? I never had the experience that I had to rent a house for uni, but I can understand how hard it must be in an hour away from uni. Yeah, it's really. Oh, yeah, this also can go, by the way. Winter time is over. Yeah, it's. Oh, damn. Okay, it's gonna keep hanging here. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of crazy what all can happen. Like, obviously, I was here for more than 4 years now. Obviously, a lot of stuff should happen here, but I didn't expect it that I can connect something so much to my room. Because, for example, to my childhood room, you know, I don't have a childhood room anymore. My parents deleted that room, and and this room also gonna be deleted. And I think that's also kind of crazy for me that you know, I don't, like, in 10 years, for example, Mr. B, he still has his childhood room and can like go into those memories again. But I never could go back to my childhood room, how it looks. And the same goes for this. This gonna be like, after I move out, he will live another person, will also make her or his experience. And I don't know, might sound weird, but your room, which we never seen, being too low-key our comfort place. Yeah, it also, yeah, maybe some of you guys also connect a lot to this room. Like, the whole stream has literally started here. Obviously, for example, you were also in my parents' place, but to be honest, yeah, this room is very aesthetic. I get why the people like it so much in my parents' house, but okay, I also slept there for like 3 months on the floor, but it was never my room, you know. Here I also have my safety zone, if you know, so I have maybe the same as you know. Who doesn't told your parents that, like, don't vanish my childhood room. I doesn't. Now my parents, my childhood room, you know, my parents moved houses. They still have this house where I grew up. I also wore, like, you could see it in one vlog, and also I did a few study streams there, but they moved it away because they wanted to rent it to other people. So my room is basically a small room with a couch, I don't know, and like nothing actually, yeah, connected to me. Like, I have all the stuff that made my childhood, I have under my bed in the new house from, like, the house where my parents are living, you know. I think the next that it's more better because it's representing you moving to the next phase of your life. Yeah, true. I think it's also kind of nice, you know. Obviously, it would be cool if this room stay mine, you know, and I would just buy it. But that's not possible. It's part of the city, and I don't have the money for that. But I think it's also kind of nice because it closes this whole chapter fully, and I don't have to. Yeah, as I also once wrote under one video, I don't want to look back on stuff, and I also don't miss so much stuff in my life. I just want to keep on going. And but still, I don't know. I was reflecting about it. I've never moved once since I was born. Like, I came to my house straight out of hospital, so I don't think I can relate to how you all feel right now. But penguin hugs, hope the new chapter will bring only the best. Yeah, I don't mean it. Thank you so much for the penguin hugs. I don't mean it in any sad way. Yeah, obviously a little bit makes you sad if you think about it too much because of nostalgia, but not that I'm like, oh no, I'm so sad about it. No, it's really. But also you, for example, if you ever lived only in your childhood house, as you just said, you also will come to a point where you move out there and where you then also think about all those experiences. And I think also right now, you know, like wherever you are sitting right now, like for all the other people who are listening to this live stream at the moment, it must be so crazy how much you as a person like saw in this room, how many experience you made, or how, yeah, what you connect all to the room. Because I don't know, I really connect like a lot of shit time to this room also. Like before I did the live streams, I would say the room was, the room itself was never the problem, but I would say it was more, was it more negative than positive? Yeah, actually maybe, because I had like here, I connected to this room a lot of personal struggle, a lot of times when I was not, when I was just thinking about stuff. This room was really, like oftentimes, I was really thinking here and here, you know. When I'm with others, I'm always like, I would say actually in a good mood, and I'm happy and all the stuff. But when I then came back to this room, then I was always thinking, hey, what are you actually doing with your life? And also when I moved here when I was 20, so, or 19, in the end of 19 or beginning of 20, something like this. So in the beginning I connect more negative stuff to it, you know. Hey, I'm even visible, Rakshit, yeah, for sure. I still in my childhood room, feels so weird, everything changed in this room, but yeah, in the same ceiling when I opened my eyes when I was 3 months old, and now as well. And also what's crazy, how much you have changed, like, you know, where for, especially with childhood rooms, when I moved out, I was thinking, damn, this room, you were like a baby, like, you were the small guy who had like his friends, then started reading a lot, did a lot of sports, and then you become like kind of an adult. You thought different about things. I think this is actually wild. Like this is what I mean with I wanted to talk about time, like that we, you know, as humans, you know, oftentimes we say we don't have so much time, and I also completely agree with that. But at the same time, so much time has, like, I have the feeling I lived 4 different lives already, and I'm 24, you know. I have the feeling that I did so many experiences in my life, and you definitely as well, that like looking back to all the stuff, I can't even look back to all the stuff because some stuff I just forgot, you know. I lived for a while in a small apartment because of war, and even though it was connected to war, but I don't know how I was so happy there with my fam, and it was really a safe, warm place, and even watched you there. You watched me there? Damn. Hey. And I think it's also kind of crazy, like, you know, I never know, shoutouts by the way to Mohamed Salih. What I also think is crazy, that, you know, you might once move on from me, move on from me. That sounds like we are like in a relationship. No, I mean you might once don't you stop watching me, for example. If you are a random viewer, you maybe forget me in a day, you know. Or if you are a long time viewer, maybe you like have like different things in your life and you stop watching me. Or I stopped doing YouTube. Could also be I stopped doing YouTube, and then it separates as well. And I think this is also kind of crazy. Then I was like a period of time in your life, and then I'm gone, you know. And you were a small period of my life as well, and then you are gone. I don't know. I think, and then you gonna look back maybe in the rest or in the end of your life, and you're 80, and you think like, damn, this is like 1 year, or I only watched Pascal for 1 day, then you will not even remember me. When you watch me for 6 months, then you might remember me. And I think all this is like wild to think about, you know. Forget you, no. Yup, yeah, I don't know if you obviously know. I think once Flora said that Flora once said that I said something like this. Then I can imagine that Pascal, when he's 80, he's gonna say like, hey, the people were in my chat, and I can also still say the names. And yeah, I think I will never forget. I would say so. I will never forget it. But it's still like part of one life, and I'm not sure if this chapter ever gonna end. And I don't know. yeah, so nice nostalgic memories in the future. Yeah, when I was little I shared a room with my sister, but when they got married I had the room all to myself, and that's better. Yeah, I would say it's, I also hope that I can make this possible for my children. I think a small room for themselves, no matter how big it is. When I was in Cambridge, those two kids shared a room, and I think this can also make nice memories, 100%. But I was always thinking, hey, could be also kind of nice for them to have their own place, like I would say in this room, even though I didn't like it in the beginning, or I didn't connect it too much to it. I also, to be honest, since the live stream, I put a lot more love in this room, a lot more time, like more, this room is now really me. Like, it's sometimes messy, it's sometimes less messy, it's full with notes. This room is actually me now, and before that it was not me, it was just a room. Like, also the place where I lived with Mr. B, it was really just an apartment. I didn't put any love into that, will you forget us when you are 80, lol? No, I will not. I will not. You know that you are the best person I've ever seen. Over all my study levels, I haven't found someone like you. You are so kind. Oh man, that is very nice. The best person. I guess you will definitely find more best persons, but that is very nice. I will write everything on my forehead so I can't forget. Oh man, and I don't want to. Yeah, also, okay, this is a little bit different topic. I was also thinking, like, imagine you ever get like one of those dementia or Alzheimer or whatsoever, and then you really forget. And this would make me sad. Like, all my memories, there's a reason why I always say, like, experiences are so important, because I don't want to lose, like, experience in my life, or like my memories, because they are like such a big part of my life. I can't describe, Damn, es viel zeigen. Oh wow, no, it's just a topic about time. Don't get me now wrong. No, au revoir. Yeah, wait. I don't know how long you will be doing thing, but I don't think I forget any of y'all anytime soon, cause my whole uni life I've been here. I'm more close to some of y'all than my uni friends. Oh man, but yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah, it was also, I would say, big part of my uni life. Like, obviously I had a small uni life before, but actually I was studying 3 years before I started live streaming. And 3 years before I then started doing YouTube. And in this time when I was just recording videos, obviously I didn't have, that is the crazy thing about live streams, that what I really like about live streams, like, damn, I really have like a connection to some of you, because I'm technically hanging out with you guys, and I think with videos, videos are very nice, and I definitely want to produce more videos in the future, like so much more videos, because I think they are different. Yeah, actually, I don't know, they are different. But you know what I mean. No, Alzheimer's is scary as hell. Imagine forgetting your loved ones. You would die for. Yeah, my grandma had that, and it's really one of the things that I'm really scared of. Now I'm imagining you posting your marriage photo, then you with your kids, lol. Yeah, maybe this will happen. But yeah, as I said, I didn't want to make you sad. It also, I think this, as I said, I don't know how long you're gonna watch me in the future or whatsoever, but I think it's also kind of wild. Like, I let you guys be a big part of my life, and since the live stream, I would also say, like, a lot of you guys, I know a lot of stuff about you. Like, in the beginning I didn't know anything, like, I just was live streaming and some people were talking to me, but I would say I actually have the feeling I know some of you guys, and some of you guys are really, like, part of my life, and it's, I think, very crazy that now this new chapter starts. And this new chapter then also includes that some of you guys are still with me, Like, for example, if I if I move now, what is the next thing after that, and all this stuff. I don't know. It's like, for real. If I have sometimes the feeling it's like a real life series, like a real life show. I don't know. Can we see the pic in your board? Yeah, you already commented that. You can really check out Instagram, and there you see it in high definition. Then I don't have to now go close to the camera and stop drawing, you know? Did you know, Pascal, that you look like Gabriel from Series Emily in Paris? No. What new chapter starts? Yeah, the new chapter that I leave this room and gonna be somewhere else. Pascal, how did you become accustomed to studying for such long hours? It's really, I needed to study this a lot because of law, and I also connected a lot of my dreams to it, you know. I was thinking, if I don't do like what I now have in my head, I'm gonna lose it, you know. And therefore I really just put all my work into that. And it's really, it's not like I wake up and I think like, damn, okay, I'm studying because I want to get a lot of money. Now it was always that I do this because of a really big aim, and one of the big goals is to become happy in life. I know that otherwise I'm gonna be unhappy if I don't try really my hardest with everything that I do in my life. I don't see the reason of not trying as hard as I can, if I can try, because then I could also just don't do it, you know. Don't forget to do little shadow around the pond. I did. You mean here? Yeah, there is a little shadow. There's a little shadow. I think it's maybe not visible for you, but there is a shadow. Oh damn, my phone keeps connecting. What, you gonna leave this room? Yeah. Last month. No, like after, I will definitely not be the whole February here. I think like my contract ends on the 28th of February, and yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I will be like at home for at least the last week, and yeah, obviously if I find something quicker. But yeah, this is like our last weeks here, to be honest. I don't get this happy or unhappy. I think you should aim for having a good adventure in life. Yeah, but why do you want a good adventure in life? Because this makes you unhappy? Yeah, like you have to see the bigger reason behind it, no? Like, why do you want adventure in life? Because this makes something with you, no? And this makes you, obviously, if it's not your aim, but I have the feeling all the people who are saying, yeah, my aim is to get hella rich or to do whatsoever, like, why are you doing this? Because this, you think, makes you happy, not that you don't have anything with this status behind it, no? When will you start packing? That's a good question. Like, I already bring some stuff home last time when I was here. For example, I had like a lot of those shirts there hanging, like the professional shirts. It can make you happy and sad both, yeah, but you want, yeah. Anyways, okay, I don't want to, you know, goals are always different. You can have your goal, obviously. But what I want to say, I bring like a lot of stuff already home, or not a lot, but a few bags, and I think I'm gonna do the same. Like, for example, next week, I think I'm gonna go home for like a few days, because I also have to do like with the city, I have to change the city where I live and all the stuff. So I'm also gonna bring their stuff home, and then the final thing, I hope that maybe my dad helps me a bit, or I'm gonna ask Mr. B, maybe he comes with a car, and then we can pack some stuff to another place, you know? Because do you know Tiramisu Guy? No, who's the Tiramisu Guy? Hopefully by the next few months I can leave. Oh, you're also leaving your place? Won't the board get erased while moving? Could be. I don't plan to erase it, but to be honest, like for example, if I put all those things down, yeah, then something will go, I guess. What do you think about IRL streams? Yeah, interesting. But you know, I was always thinking like IRL streams then only maybe for like what I had in my head for like a walk and I just talk with you guys like a late night talk. Just I have to go back. Doesn't even look good what I'm doing here. I know the one thing is still too big. But all the other things I think is cooler in a vlog, to be honest. Like otherwise you can't, or like at least for me, I have the feeling with a vlog I can give you really more what's going on in my day, and with the IRL stream you are like always, there's always a camera, but with a vlog I can always be like, hey, the camera is now gone, and I can do stuff quicker, change the location quicker and all the stuff, and do just more. And for some reason I think that there are vlogs cooler. But yeah, even if you want to raise it, it will be hard to make it all clear now. Yeah, because some stuff like is stuck so long on there. Yeah. Let's see. What Ruchi said. What is Ruchi saying? Wherever you are going to take Gigi and Soro with Ya, even if you can't take the whole whiteboard, should I cut them out? Where's Ruchi Kumari's message? How you're gonna take that board and painting? That is the thing. I hope that my that someone with a big, actually I hope it must be, like otherwise I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna get a transporter and get my stuff, but I'm you know, at my dad's work there are like transporters, and then I don't have to pay it, and I just hope that we find both appointment together where we can then put all that in a big thing and then bring it home, you know. But you continue streaming, right? Yeah, guys, obviously. Howl or whatever they call it. What is a howl? If you're free to not spam. When I first started watching you, I was surprised because I also wrote stuff on the whiteboard. Oh, you also have one? Nice, that's nice. Yeah, I wonder how many, if like some other people also started to do a whiteboard. Yeah, I think actually this whiteboard, yeah, I think this was one of my birthday presents, and it was also, yeah, really, I think one of the reasons I I do what I do right now. It also said that you won't be able to see your friends as often. Yeah, for some reason, you know, with the burger friend and Mr. B, and the Greek, yeah, okay, the Greek guy I actually will not see so often anymore. Like at the moment I'm meeting him every single day. But to be honest, I'm really hyped also for new people. Like for example, I was now writing, you know, I told you I'm looking for an apartment in Paris, and I was writing with one guy. He's literally a cook in Paris, and like I thought like he was like having this annonce where like he's looking for a new roommate, and he's like a cook in Paris, and it would be kind of crazy to like what I want to say with that, I'm actually kind of hyped to meet new people, you know, and like obviously I'm gonna miss my friends, but to be honest, with like I have the feeling that, yeah, even though like with the girl with Mr. B and Burger Friend, like they will come over wherever I am, and I also, you know, I also visited Mr. B in Barcelona, and yeah, so how can you hype to meet new people? It scares me. Don't you have this also sometimes? I really want to like I like to see new faces sometimes in my life. Like I like to get to know different kinds of people and all the stuff, and see their world view. It's not that I'm tired of my friends. No. I really love them with my whole heart. But it's sometimes just kind of nice, no? Me too. I want to meet new people. It's kind of, this is Mr. Bean, Mr. B. It's just one of my friends, like the name I gave him for the streams, you know? Change can be beautiful sometimes. Obviously, it can be really shitty. Maybe I'm really alone wherever I am in the future. And then this phase will also go over, and then I find new ones, you know? But new place means fresh start. They don't know you, you don't know them. That's gonna be epic, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think it's obviously a little bit scary, is it always? But, you know, I also see that not all my some don't, but I see that also the lives of others changes, you know. And for example, yeah, like especially this friend group from hometown with like where like a lot of girls are in, they are so settled with their boyfriends. Like, yeah, okay, not everybody of them, but they are like really, they are also in a complete different life right now. We do sometimes something, but it definitely has changed. So it would be also, if I would always say at one point, I think I would never change as a person, and that would be then kinda shitty, no? Like then I have the feeling I would be, yeah, I don't know. Hope the new roomie will be nice. Yeah, I also was thinking, this is then not so nice with new people, but maybe also a nice step for me, since I always live together with others. I was also thinking about like a lot of rooms I now contacted are actually studios. Studios mean like a small apartment just for you, like also 12, 15 square feet or something like this, however you call it in English. And this would be also nice. I know that this could be positive for me because sometimes I just need to work on my stuff and I can't be around with people all the time. But at the same time, yeah, with like meeting new people, it would. I love studio apartments. Yeah, I found somewhere really cool. Especially, I told you this morning about this one German, or the person who lived in German. She had just such a cool apartment, and it would be so nice. You know, this would be also nice. Then I could say, hey, Mr. B, you can just sleep here at my place. You know, but yeah, studios are so nice. You guys also, I thought studios would be just a term in France. You know, I hope your apartment owner is pet friendly and manifesting a car for you. That would be also a crazy nice step. But how long? How long does those cars live? Because then 10 years with a car. Nah, jokes. Nah, then because I want to give her then a really nice life, and then I thought it would be cool if I have a house, but it would be no, you gotta check the sharing rules. That's something like this in Paris. 15 years? 15? Now 15 years, then I have my need to be more settled, because this apartment in Paris, how long I can stay in Paris? You know, the thing is also, it's crazy expensive there. How long can I afford that? Anyways, okay, I have a question. Are you never shy or anxious when meeting new people, or were you ever shy? If not, how you do it? Get a dog, I would say. Nah, a dog is really, I can't do a dog. Nah, I also don't have, is not a car a little bit cheaper than a dog? And what I want to say to Emia's question, to be honest, Emilia Maria, I think every person who appears to be extroverted, like I think all my people that I met in my life would say, hey, Pascal, or I would say that maybe some people would say other things, but Pascal never had problems of meeting new people, you know? For example, the walkie-talkie guy sometimes said like, hey, when we go out, it's so nice that I'm with there because I connect to so many people for some reason. But I have to be honest, and in my inner self, before I then go to a person and just start talking, I also have like for a second the thought like, damn, is it not weird? Is it not like stupid what you're doing? You could also just stay with your friends. But then the other part comes in and says like, hey, for real, it's always the same. That says like, hey, you only live once. This person will never see you again. This person will not care about you at all. The only time when this person gonna see you again is when you be friends, you know, or you get to know each other. And this is like the whole idea behind meeting new people for me. And therefore, I definitely have like a shy side, but this shy side always goes away when I think about, hey, I only really live once. Once in my life I can now meet this one person, otherwise the person is gone. That's the reason. Yeah, when I think someone is looking interesting, or someone is looking like, hey, damn, we could match on humor wise and we can become good friends, I always open to just go there, you know. I'm just saying, meeting new people is fine, but having them in your life and opening up to them is scary. Yeah, but I'm always kinda, I would say I need always some time to open up. Like you could also see it in the streams. In the beginning I think like far more that I don't talk so much as I do right now, but at the moment like with everybody, like if you get to know me, I think I would say with some people I never have it that I open up completely. With some people I do quicker, but this quick then means like half a year or a year that I really open about what I think. Like I'm really reserved. Like reserved means like with my inner self what I'm really thinking about me, not about the situation. I'm very open about what I think about, like when I laugh and all the stuff. It's like really because I want to laugh. But with like what's going on in my life, for example, I think like the most of my friends don't know about my problems and worries, you know, because I think this stays with me, and therefore I'm not so scared there. So if you live alone, didn't you feel lonely? I only lived alone like when the Mr. B moved out of our flat, and then I lived alone, and there I felt a little bit lonely. But I would say here I felt more lonely. Like even though I had all my roommates, I was in the beginning. I had my friends and all the stuff, but I was so in my head thinking about a lot of stuff. That here was definitely the loneliest I ever was in my life. Maybe there comes another time like this again. But as I said in one of the videos, I don't saw this so bad, you know. I tried to keep that in my mind. Thanks. Hey, not a problem. Maybe this can help. I had an argument with my friend today about this. This is not nice, the reserving thing. It can hurt other people. Nah, what do you mean the reserving thing? That I don't want to talk about what happened in my, like when I was very young or some stuff that this can't be harsh to anybody because this is my stuff. Or what do you mean? I really, like when I have a problem and I have to deal with it first, I will not tell someone else. It stays with me until I'm ready to open up about stuff, no? Or what do you mean with harsh? Because this then not what I meant. I meant really stuff that is also my privacy, and I think I can decide about private stuff when I'm gonna tell. And I also never tell my problems to people. It's somebody makes it harder. It's not that I never tell. I didn't say that. I just take long time. You know, I just meant this with like Bestie, you don't look very fresh. What do you mean with that? Nisa comes back and the first thing is an insult? I didn't sleep so long tonight. Anyways, or maybe I don't look so fresh today. Anyways, I don't know how to explain that, but what I just said makes sense, no? Like stuff that is just my stuff. I don't have to. I don't know. To be honest, it really is not even that I don't. You know, for example, I have some friends who I never tell like really deep stuff about me, because I also have the feeling that this person is not open for that. You know, our friendship is okay. This now sounds shitty, but this friendship is not so deep. Why it's not so deep? Because the other person doesn't put so much time in it, or we are just a little bit different, you know? Like, I don't have to share all my friends, all my stuff, you know? But with some friends it's obviously deeper, and I think this is completely okay. See, this me not trying to even explain the problem. It kind of creates imbalance, though. If you share a lot and the other person is not sharing anything, that's, I have one friend and he's also my boyfriend. That's then a good. Oh man, shout outs. I miss streams so much. Hey Vader, welcome back. Didn't saw you in a long time. Popping up in a very deep talk. I feel like telling problems to my friends make more problems to me. It's really. Just we talked about this a few times. Like I also have the feeling, even with like family and all this stuff, I have something of the feeling that my problems are I would only tell it because, you know, people work differently. Some people tell problems because it helps them to talk about it, you know. I have the feeling sometimes talking about my stuff too much drags me down, drags me manifest the problem in my world, you know. I don't have the feeling that I oftentimes like tell a problem. I also sometimes vent just, but I also oftentimes tell a problem and I think like, hey, could this person really help me? And help me with like maybe telling something out of their life and all that stuff. But when I know that from the other side only comes like, hey, I'm so sorry or whatsoever, I don't want that anybody is sorry for me. This is also just not in my lens of life, and therefore I'm selective. But it's completely okay if you want to share more stuff. You know, I had definitely a lot of people in my life who sharing really gave them kind of a relief, you know, like talking about it in detail. And but I'm just not that. I'm just different to that. You know, I don't know, I'm the only one who feels like that. Wait, I'm gonna read your stuff. The weird thing is that I don't find it hard to have deep chats, but I find it hard to joke around with people or act silly. Like if you see me acting goofy, I'm really comfortable with you. Yeah. Emil Maria, I get that. Like for example, I would say when I like with some people it switches very quick into this deep stuff, and then I also was thinking, hey damn, you lost that goofy side, or not just the side where you can joke around about stuff. Now it's really, I think maybe your mental state or whatsoever, or part of your character will change definitely. But I can understand, because sometimes I also had this feeling, and with some people I have the feeling I can't have a deep talk, or not, I also don't want a deep talk, but then there's only this goofy side, so I can't understand. I have an urge to break my friendship with her. Huh? Oh wait, I didn't read that. But what if that the thing affect other people? Like I was avoiding her instead to communicate my problem. Yeah, obviously this is the thing. I think this is maybe the difference what we were talking about, Rich Kumari. Like with what I was saying was always my private deep stuff that is completely okay to be protected and be in my inner self, you know. But I think what you were talking about, what you think then is harsh to not share, is like when it's really connected to other people, and then I completely get you, because this is not nice to have like I also don't want to hang out with someone who secretly hates me, you know, or like who's just trying to convince himself or herself that he or she likes me, and this then I really get you. Some people are persistent with trying to help, but when we try to return the deep, they won't accept help. Even when we can help, at least with listening, that's so imbalanced. So I hate when that happens. What do you mean? Wait, I have to read again. Some people are persistent with trying to help, but when we try to help the deep, they won't accept help. Even when we can, at least with listening. So that's an imbalance. Yeah. Okay, I can completely understand that it's accepting, but I have more of that kind of so helpful people who aren't ready to accept help. Okay. Yeah, okay. With this is not like, I was now thinking if I have some people like this in my life. Definitely I had, maybe, but I always had the feeling that when I tried to help, the people accepted it and also really took the help. But then now I'm thinking, if I was maybe one of those people who didn't accept help. Now oftentimes, yeah, maybe you have the feeling that they don't accept your help, but maybe they have the feeling that yeah, okay, this sounds now maybe brutal or whatever, that you don't help them, you know? I don't know. You know, I'm just thinking now about how it was maybe in my life. Maybe some people got the same impression with me, that I don't accept their help. But I would say, if someone can really help me, I'm more than open. Yeah, maybe I didn't encounter those people at all in my life. It depends on the person. I usually don't share my stuff, but as an extroverted person, I really enjoy being around people. I'm more like a giver than a taker. Some are the opposite. Yeah, true. In those talks, it's really always the thing that we can't forget, that we are really fully different, you know. And this explains like most of that's the reason I'm saying it so many times. Like it calms me down, or not calms me down, but really makes my life easier to understand that people are just so different in the end of the day. It will never, yeah. Or maybe one person I will meet who is exactly like me, but most of the time no. My friend, I usually to tell a lot to him and thought I could trust him. He just went behind my back and told a whole group of friends. It was also something very bad and gave me kind of a reputation. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh man, I'm so sorry. But I guess you... Yeah, I hope you don't now go into this mood. You're not gonna tell anybody, even though you would like to tell. But yeah, you know, I hope it was not too deep what he said there. And if it was deep, I hope that you find someone you can really trust, and yeah, and you are still open to tell your stuff. Okay, family and friends. I don't know how this happened. I had the feeling I was drawing for 10 minutes and the stream is over. You look tired, Pascal, because I am tired today. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Family and friends saying they're looking tired. Can't believe. Okay, anyways, I hope you guys had a beautiful one. Even twins are indifferent. Wow, look at my eyesight. I can read the chat there. Even twins are indifferent. Imagine friends and couples find a match. Don't mean finding a clone. True. I think we also talked. Oh, maybe I talked to you like. One guy told me once, damn, I would love to find someone who's just exactly like me, sportive and all stuff, and I was like, damn, this is not so, the chances are not so high, you know? Just so you know, Pascal, you're the best. Nah, you guys are the best. By the way, maybe you, I started to use that a lot for some reason, this you're the best. I think it's actually really nice. It's part of my life. Okay, only the best. I hope you guys had a beautiful one with your boy who's looking tired as hell. and yeah, Shakespeare said, I always feel happy, you know why? Because I don't accept anything from anyone. Expectations always hurt. Life is short, so love your life, be happy, keep smiling. Yeah, expectations, you know, it's also worthy a whole other nice live stream, but I was also thinking a lot about expectations, how expectations sometimes can ruin your life, but can on the other side obviously also move you. But yeah, true, if you lower your expectations, you cannot be so, you're so sad with some stuff. Okay, Pascal, I really want to hug you right now. Oh guys, I couldn't give you a hug. Okay, only the best. Yeah. To be honest, Gigi is ready. This is how Gigi should look. And he's completely not perfect at all. Not what I was thinking about in the beginning. But I guess this is how I finish him. This is the drawing. Wait. So he looks like this. These are the drops. Even though it looks a little bit acid, doesn't matter for me. And this is him. Yeah. I think this is our last painting and chatting with this guy. Maybe I start a new one, but I'm not sure in the student dorm. I will definitely start a new canvas because, wait, I can take you really quick to a secret place. Here guys, you are now under my clothes, and here you can maybe see even bigger canvas. So maybe I'm gonna start this. It looks for you like a wall, but it's actually canvas. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna start a new one. But we have to close this chapter of Gigi, you know? Anyways, Gigi will be missed. Gigi, yeah, let's see if I can take him to my new place. Okay. Only the best. Only the best. You can do it, whatever you have in your life. I believe in you. Mine didn't finish. For the people who want to send me something, quickly gonna check out my, maybe something nobody did because we were so deep into our talks, but I can quickly check it out. So, picture, yeah, oh damn, an hour ago. Yeah, let's see. Picture, yeah, question mark. Then Want to send it? Yeah, wait. Hello. Yeah. And we give it like a few seconds, and if the people don't answer, picture or drawing. Oh damn, so many. Hello. My drawing. Okay, I want to send my drawing. Yeah, you can. You can. Oh, here also another. Okay, so family friends, the drawings we got. There's one. Oh, this one is actually really nice. I like it. Oh. And then then a heart. Yeah, you can send everything you draw. Yeah, for sure. Damn. I get now a lot of messages. What's good? Drawing tour. Hello. Wait. Okay, these are like the last seconds. Damn. Hello, Pascal. Hey, but you get. Yeah. Oh man. I think this is there's not any drawings anymore. Okay. So it's not so good, but I just draw it for fun. I hope you find it cute. Yeah. Let's see. Oh man. Here. Oh damn. That is really nice. A horse. Someone drew a horse. Yasmin, not Yasmin. Oh damn, Zainab. That is really nice, Zainab. Also with the details. Shouts outs. Yeah, okay, but then did you? Oh, is that me? Hey, wait. So, oh damn, so many messages. So look here, the drawing, and I think this guy in the back is me, because there's also sent live study hour session. Also really nice. That is apparently also me. Oh man. And oh damn. So many messages. Damn. I think I never showed you so many drawings. That's me. Looking goofy. Looks very nice. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Thanks so much. Oh, I got another one. Damn, the person did it with clay. Also very nice. Damn. Okay. That was it for today, as always. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks are talented, as always. You guys did beautiful drawings. I hope we see each other tomorrow again for another live stream. And yeah, ciao, bisous, and